Okay, y'all, so there is some sun today. So I'm giving you guys cream soda in the natural light. And I'm actually surprised. I haven't been feeling comfortable wearing lighter hair colors. And I feel right at home with cream soda. So once again, the wig is Dominica from Outre, and the color is cream soda. And I love to showcase wigs in the natural light if I can. I generally only filter when it's a really cloudy day and there's no way for you to be able to see the beauty of this, color scheme or whatever it is that I'm trying to showcase. But look at this. She is a moment. And I'm actually surprised I kept her on because I really was nervous about installing her yesterday. As you can see, I fixed the issue with the roots for the most part. So it's not giving that harsh, too bronzy type of thing. I went in and I was like, I'm gonna make this work. I definitely wanted to just showcase her in the natural light so that you melanated queens can see exactly what she's going to look like when you are out and about. So I get this question all the time when people tell me I can wear any color. When other black women will tell me, only you could get away with this kind of color lipstick or hair. I don't think so. We are all melanated, and our skin tones allows us to be limitless in whatever it is that we do. And I know that's not what the beauty what the beauty companies have been telling us since the dawn of time, but I'm telling you, there is a color out there for you, a color like a bold color that you didn't think you could try, something you didn't think you could do, and it's out there, and it's out there for you to explore. And that's a lot about what I do, is to just choose things that are just fun. And I hate this thing. If you're young and you get color in your hair, people try to say you're fast. When you're older and you wear different colors, people are trying to say you're trying to be in your 20s. I'm not trying to be in my 20s. Each decade I had my own level of flyness, and this is just the flyness that I'm in my 40s. Like, this is the flyness that I'm in here. This is the place that I'm in. So what I did in my 20s worked for my 20s. I was flying that decade in its own way. In my 30s, I was flying that decade in its own way. I'm be honest, once you hit 40, it's the really I don't give a fuck decade. It is the explore. It is the do the things that I'm not supposed to be doing, explore the things. I'm on the other side of life. I've told y'all since about 4 years ago, I've been wanting to get a specific type of tattoo. Unfortunately, the times that I have to get this type of tattoo is generally spring and summer, and I'm always told, if you're gonna get a big tattoo, you want to do it in fall and winter, so that basically it can heal on the inside. I used to be very against tattoos. I used to stray my cubs away from getting tattoos. But once I hit 40, I literally said to myself, I'm on the other side of life. I know exactly what I wanted to say. I know exactly what I want it to look like. I even know who I want to do it. It took me a couple years to research and find, but there's this lady in Brooklyn, and she just does amazing work. Like, I've seen her do tattoos for people that have had their breasts removed and really made just a vibrant type of artwork that is just phenomenal. And the biggest thing that I've been looking for is someone who I want to see a vibrant tattoo on someone who is skin tone is like Tyrese's, okay? Because if you can do that, then you truly understand Black people's skin, and you truly are going to be able to get all the hues and make it vibrant. And so so a lot of this is not an identity crisis. This is literally me coming into who I have always been. It's just there's certain roles I had to play in my 20s, certain roles I had to play in my 30s. I am playing no role in my 40s. I'm on the other, this is what they call middle age. I'm on the other side of life. And part of that is I want to explore. I want to do the daring thing. I want to say the thing that people don't want to, that people are not courageous enough to say. I want to be able to speak my truth, walk in my truth. I want to be able to wake up every day and be whomever I choose to for that day. I don't need to define myself in this moment. And this is a lot about what the change of hairstyles. I love color. And I'm going to be honest, no matter what race you are, if you know anything about color, you cannot be changing the color of your hair every other week or even every other month. You will be bald headed. I don't care who you are. Especially the lighter you go. So this is a great way for me to channel different hues, different, and even lately wearing my hair curly has been like so phenomenally great. When, most of the time that I've been in corporate America, I've just had to wear my hair, dark and straight and call it a day. And it's like, baby, I'm in the era of, if I want to wake up and feel like Janet Jackson, I can do that. Or wake up and feel like Beyonce, I can do that. Or wake up and feel like Toni Braxton, I can do that. And, it is a beautiful thing. Of course, every decade brings certain challenges, but that's the journey that you guys, are following me on. It's a lot deeper. It's, a lot of times when people are extra, people think, oh, you're just trying. No one thinks you're just born extra and that's fucking phenomenal in itself. But I was just born extra. Always have been, always will be. Even I grew up as a tomboy. Usually the only female in my crew, usually I'm with my best male cousin and 5, 6 of his friends. And so I grew up as a tomboy, but I was always fashionable. I was always, even in college, you could hear my heels clicking. One of my friends always tells me, once he hears my heels clicking in the hallway, he knows he's about to be late for his 8 a.m. and he better get it together. And that's just always been who I am. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think about cream soda. I didn't mean to get extra deep, but while there is sunlight, I want to share. Look at that. Don't be afraid of color, ladies. And remember, your melanin is limitless. But also remember your features. A lot of people forget that features play a role in the colors, the way we shape our hair. I always give the example of Rihanna and Beyonce. They're both two light-skinned women. Rihanna could put a brown paper bag on her head and she could do that. She doesn't even put a lot of effort in her hair. She wears whatever color. She had her pink era. She could just do that. Whereas Beyonce, if you figured it out, her safe zone is really the honey blonde. It's really like her safety. Even platinum blonde right now is kind of washing her out, which makes sense because she's so fair skinned. But features come into play. Both beautiful women, but different types of features that pull off different type of things, right? Love them both. Anyway, y'all be good to yourself. And let me know what you think about cream soda. And this one is not filtered. I'm in the natural light. And like Jill Scott said, I'm just living my life like it's golden. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.